Thank you so much. I guess Joey didn't show up this morning. That's too bad. Okay. So at this time, we're going to have the proclamations, and I'm going to call to the well Councilwoman Carolyn Vaughn. If she can please join me. And all those that are here from the National Salvation Army, please come down.
Good morning. The City of Corpus Christi works closely with the Salvation Army of the Coastal Bend on issues facing homeless families and veterans of our community. During National Salvation Army Week, the Salvation Army will host several events to include a Veterans Appreciation Luncheon on May the 18th and a free concert to be held on May the 20th. The goal of this proclamation is to enhance services awareness on how the Salvation Army helps thousands of men, women, and children annually in the Coastal Bend area, and to show our appreciation for their unending dedication.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim May 15th through the 21st, 2017 National Salvation Army Week in Corpus Christi, Texas, and encourage all citizens to recognize the needs of the homeless and support the Salvation Army in its mission to serve our families and veterans. Thank you so much. Are you the spokesperson?
I am, yes.
And here's your proclamation, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor, and thank all the council members and others for your support. We greatly appreciate the opportunity to serve. May God bless you all.
Thank you. Let's introduce everyone here, okay?
Gustavo Perez, business manager.
I'm Thao Nguyên, the bookkeeper. I'm Nhi Tran, the assistant bookkeeper.
Kent Butler, property manager.
Jennifer Moya, divisional headquarters in Dallas.
Yemi Duarte, Community Relations and Development Coordinator.
Cheryl Gomez, Youth Program Director.
I'm Tung Fan, Case Manager.
Tiffany Flores, Case Manager.
Jesus Hernandez, Social Services Manager.
Kyle Knutson, Lead Case Manager.
I'd like for them to introduce themselves so that way y'all can see who they are. And if you see them out in the community, thank them for what you do. We were able to visit the Salvation Army home, and you do an amazing, amazing job. So thank you for what you do. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now we're going to get a group picture. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. You want to come in the middle?
Sure.
We'll squeeze in here, okay? Thank you. Now, with the Dr. Hector P. Garcia and Dr. Cleo Garcia, American GI form, folks, please come down. Y'all can come on all the way. President Moses Estrada, come on down. Squeeze in all the way, okay? So everybody can see you. Okay? I get to read this one. Dr. Hector P. Garcia and Dr. Cleo Garcia, American GI Forum Chapters of Texas, Stand Up for Veterans, 5th Annual Scholarship Awards Banquet. The American GI Forum of the United States was organized for the purpose of protecting the rights of men and women who served in the United States Armed Forces. Founder Dr. Hector P. Garcia and the founding members of the American GI Forum provided the initial leadership that guided the American GI Forum's success in serving the needs of such men and women. Through its motto, education is our freedom, and freedom should be everybody's business. The American GI Forum is committed to a greater American through the educational process. The American GI Forum has remained true to the commitment and mission of 69 years of serving our veterans and their families. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim, May 18, 2017, Dr. Hector P. Garcia, Dr. Cleo Garcia, American GI Forum Chapters of Texas, Stand Up for Veterans, 6th Annual Scholarship Awards Banquet in Corpus Christi, Texas, and urge all citizens of our community to recognize the contributions and efforts of the American GI Forum and their contributions to our community and our nation. Thank you so much. We're so proud of all of you. And so I'm going to give you your proclamation, and then I'm going to ask you to say a few words.
Mayor Rubio and City Council, on behalf of the Dr. P. Garcia and the Clotilde P. Garcia, we want to thank for the nice, wonderful proclamation, and at the same time for the people of Corpus Christi that always they're always with us. And at this time, we'd like for John Vide to go ahead as our commenters of the Clotilde P. Garcia to say a few words, okay?
In a few words, he's crazy. I am the commanderess of the Dr. Cleo Garcia GI Forum, and thanks to us, the women, we always sell more tables. Thank you very much. I have some very good members. I do have some men that did not serve in the service that I've made honorary members of my group that couldn't be here today, but we welcome all, whether you served in the service or not. And this time, if you didn't get a ticket or a table, you're out of luck because we're sold out. And you're going to miss Larry Elizondo as the MC. He's a guest. So we appreciate the people that support us, especially my good friends that have been friends for a long time. And I see a good friend in the back, Chad. He's helped a whole lot. So thank you very much. And if y'all really want to come real bad, we'll find a chair and we'll let you sit out and watch us eat. Thank you.
Amelda Estrada.
I'm Maria Chavez.
Mary Lee Rivera. Roxanne Rivera.
I'm Roberto Barrera.
Armando Lopez, the treasurer.
President Estrada, you know, I've known these people up here for a very, very long time, and they are hard-working individuals. And, you know, I knew Dr. Hector P., and Dr. Cleo was my doctor, okay? And Dr. J.A. delivered me, okay? So I know all the Garcia family. And so they are amazing folks. They've done a lot for our community, and I'm so glad that you picked up the banner. And you've done so well and been so successful. And it's due to our community. So thank you for what you all do to support the American GI Forum. And thank you for what you all are doing on a daily basis. God bless you. And let's give them a round of applause. And let's get a picture. Yes, we got to get a picture in the middle. Come on, Moses, stand next to me. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You can shake the hands of our council members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can shake their hands too. Okay. Ay, ¿cómo estamos? Qué chulas. I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you, Bobby. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll check. The student is here? Okay, what's his name? Joey Gold, are you here? Joey, come on down. You had a lot of traffic, right? Oh, okay. Well, we're glad you're here. I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself. Okay?
My name is Joey Gold. I'm the CEO of WB Ray and JROTC. I'm an NHS also. I'm a senior in high school, and that's really it. I'm going to Texas A&M Galveston next year, so hopefully that works out. Go Aggies.
Well, we're glad you're here, and we're glad that you're being successful. And you know what? You look awfully sharp in your uniform, so thank you for it. Let's go ahead and shake the hands of all our council members so they can get to meet you, and then we'll have a group picture. As long as you're here. Come on, get up. I know your principal wants a picture. Okay. You know, Miss Sissy's all over Facebook, so we love Miss Sissy Perez. And do you have someone with you from your school?
Yes.
And who, you want to introduce her or him? Who is it? Is it your counselor?
No, it's a friend. It's the executive officer.
Okay. Where is he? She. Stand up. There you are. Thank you. So I'm glad you made it. And now you have a picture to prove it. Yes. Okay, thank you. Councilman Michael Hunter, will you please join me? And everyone that's here for the National Bike Month, Bike to Work Week, and Bike to Work Day, come on down. I missed him. It's like everything was blurry. I'm going, oh my God. So I want to put him on ahead of time.
We don't buy too hard.
Glad you're here. Hello. Y'all look like bike riders.
How are you, Mayor Pro Tem?
I'm good.
Hi, beautiful.
I am.
You're fabulous.
Hello. Hi, good to see you. Hi. Miss Stacy. Y'all can squeeze in like little brothers and sisters, okay? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you can go, okay. Yeah, squeeze in. Kind of side by side. Yeah, do a side profile that way. We can all fit in. Okay, Councilman Hunter, it's all yours.
It's all me. Thank you all for coming today. We are about to recognize National Bike Month, Bike to Work Week, and Bike to Work Day. The bicycle is an economical, healthy, convenient, and environmentally sound form of transportation and an excellent tool for recreation and enjoyment of Corpus Christi's scenic beauty. 50% of our healthcare costs are generated by obesity-related conditions. Safer bicycle infrastructure will enhance access to essential goods and services, as well as offer low-impact fitness opportunities for all members of our community. The Environmental Protection Agency has identified enhanced bicycle and pedestrian mobility as critical to decreasing dependence on personal vehicles and maintaining our air quality attainment status. Bicycling tourism represents a tremendous local revenue generator and complements our existing nature-based tourism economy. 70% of respondents surveyed during the recreation of the city's bicycle mobility plan agreed with a vision of Corpus Christi as a place where walking and bicycling are integral to our community culture, which represent safe mobility and recreational options for residents and visitors of diverse abilities. Bike Texas, Texas Healthy Community Coalition, League of American Bicyclists, schools, parks and recreation, and police departments, public health districts, hospitals, companies, and civic groups locally and around the country will be promoting bicycling during the month of May 2017. Here you go, Mayor.
Thank you. Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim May 2017 National Bike Month, and May 15th through the 19th, 2017 Bike to Work Week, and May 19th, 2017 Bike to Work Day. So congratulations. Y'all look pretty good, and I like that bike. Who's your spokesperson? Raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Sweeney. Okay, here's your proclamation also.
Okay, thank you. And thanks to the council. We're excited to partner with all these organizations to celebrate biking to work, which is really all about multimodal transportation, healthy lifestyle, and progressive communities. And so we're excited with Bike to Work Day. We'll be encouraging people to ride their bikes to the RTA Staples Street or Leopard Street station, and from 8:30 to 9:30 we'll have refreshments and bike repair stations and things like that, and we'll celebrate biking to work. And if you take a look here, we're also celebrating in some ways the bike share program that later this month we will celebrate our 9th month in operation. And I have recent stats, and the recent stats are 11,500 trips have been taken. So if this looks a little tired, it's because it probably is. 11,500 trips by 3,800 members. And of those members, 54% are users that rent the bike multiple times. So to me, that says not only are there visitors, but there's residents using these. And they have then logged 29,000 miles and burned 1,437,000 calories. So when we talk about healthy communities and multimodal transportation, we're not only talking the talk, but we're walking the walk and biking the bike. So thanks again for all that you've done to support this with the bike share program and with the Bike to Work month, week, and day. Thanks.
Brigida Gonzalez, I am an avid bike rider. Thanks.
I'm Kimberly Cook, and I am with the Mayor's Fitness Council.
Misty Kesterson with Texas Healthy Communities.
Dante Gonzalez, Health Department or Health District with A Better You program.
Barbie Baker, Downtown Management District.
Linda Benavides on behalf of the West Side Business Association and also Texas Healthy Communities.
Paulette Kluge, Corpus Christi Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Kelly Coughlin, Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority.
Robert Saldana, Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority, as well as the Transportation Advisory Commission.
Stacy Talbert and I with the Corpus Christi Parks and Recreation Department and with the Mayor's Fitness Council.
Terry Sweeney, Downtown Management District.
Judy Teld, Coastal Bend Center for Independent Living, and so happy to see more accessibility for everybody.
Anthony Gavlik with the Corpus Transportation Advisory Commission and the Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee. In addition to Bike to Work Day, of course, obviously by nature of the name, everybody's encouraged to bike to work. If you're concerned about biking on your own, you're encouraged and welcome to join some group rides. I will be leading a group ride from HEB at Weber and Holly to Lamar Park, where we'll join Jeff and his group, and from there we'll ride to the RTA station. I'm sorry, we are meeting at 7:30-ish. There's more information on Facebook. I'm sorry if my details are foggy, but around 7:30.
I think the plan, Jeff Pollack with the Corpus Christi Metropolitan Planning Organization, I think the plan was for that Southside group to convene this Friday at 7:30, and then a second group to meet in the Lamar Park Shopping Center at 8 o'clock to ride en masse downtown for the festivities at the RTA Staples Street Center right across the street. So hope that some of you can join us.
Renisa Garza-Montavo on behalf of the Texas chapter of the American Planning Association.
Elena Buenteo, Transportation Planner with the MPO and member of the Transportation Advisory Commission.
Lose Signs, Texas Healthy Communities.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Absolutely. I did tell Mr. Sweeney, you know, those of us, I'm dealing with a bad knee, I need a three-wheeler. So he's working on that for those of us that are having a hard time. So thank you so much. Let's get a group picture.
Double up. Double up. You get on your short too. Get on the bike.
Can you see everyone? Thank you. You got one more? Okay. Thank you. If you want to shake the hands of the council members, you can. Same here. Mayor-elect Joe McComb, will you please join me? And those of you who are here for the Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month, would you please come down?
Well, I'll tell you about my motorcycle experience. Fine, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? Glad you're here, thank you. How are you? My motorcycle experience is when I was a young person. Some of you may remember this. Most of you are too young to remember this, but they used to have a moped, and Sears Roebuck sold mopeds. And I convinced my mother I needed a moped. And we got down to where she was fixing to pay the guy, and you had to fill out what your driver's license number was. And she looked and said, "You got to have a driver's license for one of these things?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "No purchase." So we got in the car, and I went home without my moped. But anyway, that was probably saved my life. But anyway, we're glad you're here. And then we're discussing Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month, which is extremely important. Today's society is finding more citizens involved in motorcycling on the roads of our country. Motorcyclists are roughly unprotected and therefore more prone to injury or death in a crash than any other vehicle. Campaigns have helped to inform riders and motorists alike of motorcycle safety issues to reduce motorcycle-related risks, injuries, and most of all, fatalities through a comprehensive approach to motorcycle safety. It is the responsibility of all of us to put themselves behind the wheel to become aware of motorcyclists, regarding them with the same respect as any other vehicle traveling the highways of this country. And it is the responsibility of riders and motorists alike to obey all traffic laws and safety rules. And we urge all citizens of our community to become aware of the inherent danger involved in operating a motorcycle, and for riders and motorists alike to give each other mutual respect they deserve.
Thank you, Mayor-elect. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim May 2017 Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month in Corpus Christi, Texas, and encourage all citizens to do their part to increase safety and awareness in our community. And we really need to pay attention on our roads. And so who's your spokesperson? Okay.
It would be me.
I don't think I need to. Can you hear me in the back?
No, for recording purposes.
Okay, recording purposes. I've been recorded before. Chief of Police looks at me. Bros looks at me. These guys look at me. I'm Jeffrey Churchill. I'm I'm a Sergeant at Arms, a National Sergeant at Arms for the Calaveras Motorcycle Club. I'm also the Region 8 Texas Coalition of Clubs, Confederation of Clubs, and Independents in the state of Texas for this region. We lost 5 brothers in 2013 through people texting and talking on their phones. And many of you may have lost family members as well. Some of you may know Lupita Velasquez, who was here last year, and she lost a son who was run down by a motorist who didn't even stop, and they had to go and catch that guy. He's now in jail. But it doesn't bring anyone back. In this city, me, like every one of you, see people talking and texting on their phones every day, despite the fact that we have an ordinance here to attempt to prevent that. If you're in this room today, I would hope that you are more accountable. I, myself, I ride a motorcycle. But when I'm in my cage, if I need to talk on my phone, I've got a Bluetooth system on my 2015 Corvette. But if I need to text, I pull over and I text pulled over. Because I don't want to get pulled over by Mike's guys. I've known the chief for, 30 years? I think even before you were a police officer. And I'm thankful that for you guys that do what you do, I would ask that you push that back down a little bit. I remember when it was enacted, I think, the ordinance, I think Chief Simpson was still alive, was he not? And I know there was a big push for a while to really hit that. You'd probably be writing 300 tickets a day, and or more. And your people are overwhelmed already. But we appreciate everything you guys do on the behalf of not only bikers, but motorists as well. Thank you very much.
Johnny Trevino, Calavera War Wolf Sergeant at Arms, Puerto Vaca.
Alejandro Palacios, Calavera El Chavo, Corpitos.
Mike, Calavera, Mad Mike, Sergeant at Arms, Puerto Vaca.
Can I say one more thing? I just want to let you know something. You look at us and don't judge a book by its cover. I'm a retired government employee. I'm a pastor of the Ground Zero Biker Church in this city. We get a bad rap because there's folks out there in every organization who step in the wrong direction. Just don't assume because you see a biker that we're burning down houses or all dealing drugs or whatever's going on. That's in many organizations throughout the United States. But just know that from Austin to Brownsville this last year, our club alone took in almost $100,000 at Christmas in toys and donations for needy children. We also support the court-appointed special advocates here in this county. We also support with financial backing the women's shelter of South Texas. So be careful judging that book by its cover, if you would. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause.
Absolutely. As an FYI, my brother is a biker, and my cousin was killed in Houston. He was riding his motorcycle. And then I think a year ago, one of our employees was also run over, and there were neighbors of ours. Mr. Guyona was a city employee, and he was riding his bike. And but they caught the guy who was running, thank God. So, thank you for what you do. Be safe out there. I know that I always make sure that I look twice because I've had too many people that I've known that have gotten killed. And yes, you're right. Don't use your Bluetooth and don't text and drive because I see a whole lot of them out there, Chief Marco, okay? And I wish I had one of those little lights so I could pull them over, but I can't do that. So, but thank you for what you do, and let's give them another round of applause. Let's get a group picture. Let's get a group picture, okay? Thank you. Maybe you want to shake the hands of the council members. do this. At this time, I would like to ask those individuals in the audience who are here to be sworn in for the city board, commission, or committee to please come forward into the well. Come on in. Don't be shy. Ladies and gentlemen, these individuals have been appointed by the City Council to serve on one of our city boards, commission, or committees. We appreciate your willingness to volunteer your time to serve the city in this manner. And all we ask, in you're making your decisions, that you feel that you're doing the best interest of the city. Okay? And if you can go ahead and introduce yourselves to everyone so we know who you are.
David Karanko with the City of Corpus Christi Electrical Advisory Board.
David Shuri, DNSS Construction Electrical Advisory Board.
Richard James Diaz, Transportation Advisory Commission.
And we had Mr. Fred Sorrell III, who was with the Corpus Christi Convention Visitors Bureau, who had to leave. So we thank him for being here. So here we go. Would you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, and state your name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of a member of the board to which I am to be appointed, and upon which I'm about to enter, and willing to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state and of this city, so help me God. Let's give him a round of applause. And Tammy, will you please raise your hand? After this, you go ahead and go to her, and she'll make you sign some document. Don't leave, don't leave yet. We're going to get a picture. So let's get centered. Thank you. If you want to go ahead and shake the hands of the council members.